For centuries, humans have wondered about the moon, asking, will it ever be possible to go there, live there? Well, it is the year 2174, and we have found a way to live on the moon. Over the past 200 years, engineers have imagined what a settlement would look like. And now, after carefully planning and experiments, we have constructed a lunar panel geodesic atmospheric dome called Jackson Dome, with Spirit, our lunar city, inside. It houses and supplies for over 6,000 full-time residents of all nationalities.
Spirit is located in Jackson Crater, a lunar impact crater on the northern hemisphere on the far side of the moon. This location was recognized as a natural settlement because of its fairly moderate temperature range of -49 degrees and 23 degrees Fahrenheit, a relatively smooth surface, and the discovery of water ice. These discoveries gave engineers and scientists a plan for location that had settlement necessities and a place where space transport could easily be accommodated.
Why would someone want to live in Spirit? Because we have unlocked the mysteries of the moon. It is used to explore deeper space, and you can participate in activities that are unachievable on Earth.
Our activities that are very fun here are low-gravity sports, history walks, lunar orbits, and going to one of our 6 different ecodome parks. History walks include activities like exploring where the first American flag was planted on the moon. Playing in the ecodome parks can be sledding in the winter biodome or swimming in the freshwater biodome. These are all the things that are fun and people do every day on Spirit.
Within Jackson Dome, Spirit's residential and commercial zones are located in the city center and mixed-use tiers. Apartment buildings are located in the upper levels, with the lower levels being occupied by businesses, retail, and entertainment venues. The tier-ups, like all buildings in Spirit, are made of Lunarcrete and are smart. They optimize and minimize energy usage with automated systems for lighting, power, water usage, and operate using our clean energy systems, helium-3, and solar power.
The city center also includes Lunar University and Community Center, the hub of innovation in our city. Lunar University is known for its space sciences studies, with a research department dedicated to the study of the role of gravity in biological, chemical, and physical systems. Breakthroughs in problems with balance, sleep, loss of muscle tone, and density are few of their successes. They have even developed interventions to alleviate the effects of aging.
Surrounding our commercial and residential zones are 6 different recreational parklands. They are climate-controlled glass biodomes that mimic different biomes on Earth. Within each biodome, vertical farming is employed using lunar soil to grow plants.
Located between our city center and our industrial zones is our Safety Emergency Medical Fire, or SEMPS, control tower and Spirit Life Care Clinic. It is connected to Jackson Dome, all people, buildings, and vehicles in Spirit. All buildings in Spirit are smart with alarm systems that relay information to the SEMPS tower. SEMPS tower with emergency beacon and Spirit Care Clinic also continuously receive health information from the Spirit Life links in our residents, which can alert the tower with exact GPS locations of the people with health emergencies to be brought quickly to Spirit Care Clinic if needed.
Transportation and electrical engineers are responsible for our transportation networks inside Jackson Dome. These roadways are made of specially engineered solar panels that can be walked and driven on. The panels have microprocessors that make them smart and allows the panels to communicate with each other, a central control station in SEMPS tower and Spirit vehicles. Spirit vehicles are fully autonomous, connected to these roadways, people, and the environment with cameras, sensors, and lasers.
Outside Jackson Dome are our main industries: mining, solar power farms, and the helium-3 nuclear power plant.
Life on the moon wouldn't be possible without these 2 resources: regolith, or lunar soil, and ice water. Geotechnical engineers use computer-guided robots and machinery to locate, drill, and gather regolith and ice water. Regolith is used to make breathable air, Lunarcrete for our buildings, and Jackson Dome, and contains nearly all the materials needed to make solar panels.
Regolith also has abundant helium-3 deposits that provide a safe nuclear energy that is used for electricity in Spirit and a trade commodity with Earth. Unlike Earth, which is protected by its magnetic field, the moon has been bombarded with large quantities of helium-3 by the solar winds. Mined lunar soil is processed and used as the fuel source in our nuclear fusion power plant. This is a safe nuclear reaction since it is not radioactive and does not produce dangerous waste products. Plus, as only 25 tons of helium-3 is needed to provide all of Earth's energy needs for an entire year, this is a very valuable trade commodity.
The moon also has abundant water reservoirs stored as frozen water ice below its surface and in the permanently shadowed craters at the poles. The collected frozen water ice is thawed using solar energy from our solar farms and is distributed to buildings through underground pipes. Gray water is recycled to irrigate our vertical farms in the biodome or treated at the wastewater facility for redistribution.
Frozen water ice is also a key component in the lunar panels of Jackson Dome, our 200-story high, 25-mile diameter geodesic atmospheric dome. Structural engineers and geotechnical engineers use the engineering design process to create these lunar panels. The dome is composed of 20,000 triangular-shaped dual wall panels with a titanium shell.
Geotechnical engineers knew the moon's soil has high abundance of titanium that is easily mined and is more efficient at retaining solar wind particles, so this was a natural selection for the shell of the structure. The individual triangular panels have an outer layer made up of frozen water ice that also protects residents from solar radiation, but also micrometeorite hits, and acts as an insulator against the harsh lunar temperatures. The inner layer is made of lunarcrete, a concrete-like geopolymer made with regolith and water to add a strength and backup against large meteorite hits.
Engineers continue to experiment with these panels outside the dome to find ways to improve on them.
We have two magnetic levitation or maglev trains used for transportation outside Jackson Dome. One is used exclusively for our mining operations, and the other to transport people and goods to the space launching pad. Since the moon has no gravitation, these trains go much faster than Earth trains. This allows for high-speed journeys to resources outside Jackson Dome and allows for future expansion to the moon. Spirit also has maglev mission racers, which, where given sufficient power, can accelerate to lunar escape velocity for trips to Earth and space travel.
As you can see, engineers, scientists, and historians abound at Lunar University and throughout our city, continuing to look for ways to improve our city, exploring new possibilities for lunar soil, frozen water ice, and helium-3 to benefit residents in Spirit, on Earth, and future space explorers.